Hello Sagittarius, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your reading for the 13th to the 19th of January. I'm going to use the Pagan Tarot for your read. I feel like a change, so I'm just getting them a little bit warmed up. So while they're warming up, I want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you're new on board, welcome. I hope you enjoy the readings. But do remember that this is general readings. They aren't personal, so they only pick up the general energy for Sagittarius. Eight of Cups coming in here, walking away from something that no longer serves you. They only pick up the main energy, Sagittarius. So if they don't resonate, they don't resonate. You need to either check out other aspects of your natal chart or move on to another reader who may be sort of honing in on your energy. So let's see what's happening for you. We've got so much going on here. Wow, they're just jumping. Alrighty. Nice. Okay, so I have the Hierophant coming out here. So the Hierophant is a card that is seen in other decks sometimes as the High Priest. So it's very much a sort of religious sort of feel to it. But it is about religious structures. I mean, you can see the church in the background here. It's sometimes about traditional ways of thinking. Tradition in your life can be about traditional, traditional relationships, marriage, anything that has some sort of tradition in its basis. So something there that requires that you have stability. So here we have the Page of Wands. Now the Page of Wands is coming with a message. It sometimes is a message of passion. It's something to do with some news coming in here. It may not come in, it might be someone, it's like, this is not a card of action. So very often the message is coming in the form of a letter, or I feel like this message might be coming in a telephone call. So you may be about to get some sort of phone call from someone, but it's quite a passionate call. Okay, Four of Swords here. So taking time out to meditate, taking time out from the world, going deep inside yourself here. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Swords. So for some of you, this may not be great news because it's sending you off into a little bit of a sad space here. Sleepless nights, overthinking. So the news you received may not be the best news for you. Okay, so then we have the Tower. So there's definitely some news here that leads to some sort of breakdown of past, that traditional thing, past energies. You're having to rebuild something here. It's tearing down things and restarting something new. For some of you, this is news about a relationship. Possibly someone moving on from a relationship here. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now this is about a brand new start, something that is about stability. See the Hierophant. Building something new after having news about something here. This news you're getting in the Tower is putting you on a brand new path here. It may be hard to hear, it may not be the thing you wanted to hear, but you're about to rebuild here. I feel strongly like it's a phone call. Okay, so I have the Moon coming up here. So the Moon talks about things unknown. This is beautiful, this card. There's a scorpion down in the corner here. It's a lobster. There's a lobster down in the corner. This often means that something is unseen. There are secrets to be told. Sometimes it's about the universe holding things back, but sometimes this can be about a person not telling you the whole truth, holding back on the truth. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands here. So definitely waiting for ships to come in here. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Waiting for something to be returned to you. Waiting for something to come in. Okay, then we have the Six of Cups. Okay. Six of Cups, past energy. Nostalgia, reminiscing, can be about children, can be about childhood. Can be someone returning from the past. Can be about past life relationships. And then we have the Page of Swords coming in here. So the Page of Swords is a person delivering a very direct message here. Something that is cutting and truthful. Okay, and then we have the Two of Wands. So choosing a new path to walk down here, Sagittarius. So let me recap this reading. I feel like there's some moving away from something here that didn't serve you. Somebody's bringing in a message here. There's a Queen of Wands here. That's the Queen. It could be that you're dealing with, this may be your energy. You could be dealing with another fire sign here, or someone who takes on those attributes. There's some sort of breakdown of traditional structure. So it could be the end of something here with this Tower, something that wasn't working. So it can be a breakdown of a relationship with these Swords cards. There's something unknown. You are taking a new path here and you're definitely walking a different way. But there's something in the past here. I think somebody might be disclosing to you something that happened in the past that's breaking down something that you have perhaps thought it was a certain way. It may not be a relationship. It may just be something that's happened in the past that you are being given some information on, some news on. You know, I just sort of read this and I thought, wow, this looks like somebody getting their DNA done. You know, maybe it's come back and you don't sort of agree, or you didn't, you know, you found something about your heritage, about your, you know, family or your parents. But whatever it is, it's sort of broken down something that you need to rebuild. So maybe you always believed somebody was your father, for example, and they're not. There's some sort of secret here that hasn't been told to you. So maybe, you know, somebody had an affair and never told you, that type of thing. Because I see you now waiting to move down a different pathway. Somehow this news is something from way back. And there's this feeling that you now have to cut things out and move forward here. So you have to start something brand new. So however this applies to you, I'm going to say to you that there are things still unknown about this situation. You don't know all of the facts yet. So if you're going to, obviously this is broken down, some structure you have here, and it's something to do with traditional stuff. So it could be traditional marriage, relationship. But there's some need here for you to know the truth, because I see you scouring the internet trying to get some truth on this. You want to move forward, you're great with that, you don't have a problem, but there's something from the past here that needs to be uncovered for you to understand why this news has come in and broken down what you thought was a stable foundation. Of course, I'm knocking everything down. There goes my stable foundation. Okay, let's pull out a card for you. An Angel Oracle Answers card. Okay, and we've got the card of Don't Stop. So I think what they're saying here is that you can't, now that this has all been broken down, you've got to rebuild. So don't stop. Keep going with it. It is going to be really difficult. There's things you don't know yet, things that you will learn, which will help you move forward on your path. But at the moment, this is about removing things that don't work. But it's also about doing your research, because there are things here unknown and you need to know about them in order to take a new path here. But definitely a beautiful path lies ahead of you, one that has lots of stability in it. You've got the choice to move forward here. But if you want to go back and sort of see what all this is about, the universe is saying there's things that still remain unclear and you will have to do your research. Thanks, Sagittarius.